Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video we are going to learn to solve some exercises so that it will be easy for y'all. And if y'all have not watched my introduction and notes video yet, I'll put the link down in the description. So first watch the introduction video so that it will be easy for you to understand what is decimal, how to solve the sums and all. And even there is a notes video, so I'll put that video also in the link in the description. So let's start with today's topic solving exercises. So our exercise 1, write in words. Now I will give you all a number, or just for example, if the number is 8.5. Now, so how do we write it? So I'm just spelling it. We have to write 8.5. Now you have to write all in words. So 8 spelling, then point spelling, and then 5. So this is the example. Now let's jump into exercises. So here are the questions. So the first question is, I'm going to read the answer right now. So I'm going to read 0.87, not 87. If you all think that it is 87, so it's wrong, because I have told in the introduction video that before the decimal point the number is a whole part. So we spell it how we spell it normally. If the number is like 869, so we spell it, we don't spell it 869, we spell it 869. So the below, which is before the decimal point, this point is called decimal point, that is a whole part, so we spell it normally. But after the decimal point there is a decimal part. So in decimal part there is a rule, we don't spell it like 89, 87, we spell it single, like 87. Whatever number comes after the decimal point, we spell it like single, like how the first number is 87, not 87, because it is after the decimal point. If it was before, like 87.1, so see how I told 87.1. So 87, because this is a whole part and this is a decimal part. This is whole part and this is decimal part. So we don't spell it like 87 if it is after the decimal point. Now our next answer. Okay, the next answer, how do we spell it? 3.5. This is very easy, because see, everything you're spelling it single. So I'm just going to write 3.5. So we write like this in words. Now our next answer, 95.9. As I told you all, 95. Why I spelled it 95? Because it was in a whole part. And why I spelled it 9? Because it is 9 only and it's single. So 95.9. Now our last one, 9 point. Now what will you say? 536? So it is wrong if you are saying 9.536. Now it is after the decimal point. So 9.536. 9 point, sorry, my writing is not too good in this board. 9.536. So like this you have to write, and you have to spell it like this only, 9.536. So this was how to spell or write in words. So At the end of the video, you all will get some more questions like this to solve for your practice, and in the next video you all will get the answers. So let's go move on to the next exercise. So our exercise 2 is write in decimal form. Now what happens in this, you will get a fractional form number that you have to write in decimal form. So in the introduction video, many examples were given how to convert. So now let's start with this. So first question is 8 upon 10. So how am I reading? Because it is on fractional form. So 8 upon 10. Now how do we write? How do we convert it in decimal form? Now in the introduction video, how many zeros are there? Okay, 10 has 1 0. And how many digit is there in the numerator? This is numerator. This is numerator and this is denominator. So 1. So how do we write it? So now you can see we are going to convert in decimal. So first we write the decimal thing. So 8. Now this 8 took 1 0 of 10. Now no zeros are remaining. So you have to put point. Now any number is given for the whole part? No. So 0. 0.8. So 10 has only 1 0 and the 8 took that 0, so it is in the 10th place. Remember, this is the 10th place. In decimal part we don't have ones, we start from 10th. And how do we spell it? 10th, not tenths, 10th. And now in this whole part we have ones. So what is the answer? 0.8. Now next question, 96 upon 1000. Now again see the zeros of the denominator. How many zeros? 3. Now how many numbers in numerator? 2 digit. Now you have to take the 2 zeros from the 1000. So 9 6, or you can 6 1 0 9 1 0. Now one more 0 is remaining. Now don't waste that 0. Now you can't put that 0 in whole part. You have to keep it in decimal part only. So what you have to do? You have to just add one more 0, point. Now no number remaining. So 0. So the answer is 0.096. Not 96. 0.096. Because see, 3 numbers. Over here also 3 numbers. So done. Now more 2 questions. So a third question is 95 upon 10. Now how many zeros? You have to check the zeros in denominator. 1. 10 has 1 0. And numerator, how many digits? 2. So first what you have to do? You have to take that 0. So for the taking of 0, which number will you put? Not 9. First we go from the right, no? So 5. 5. Now as I told you, 10 has only 1 0, so it will be in 10th place. But now 9 is remaining and it can't come in decimal part. Why? Because only 1 0, and that too it is on 10th place. So now what you have to do? You have to just put a point, and 9 you have to put it in in whole part. So how do you spell it? 9.5. Like this you have to do if this type of question comes. If 1 0, then only one number will go in decimal place. If 2 zeros, both the number. Like next example, 59 upon 100. How do you write it? Now 100 is having 2 zeros. You have to take the 2 zeros and put it in decimal part. So you can see 2 digit, 2 zeros. So 5, 9, point. The point will come before the number, okay? And no more number, no. So 0. So 0.59. It's not 0.59. 59. So this was a second exercise. Now we are going to do our third exercise. So let's move on. So our next exercise, that is exercise 3, is write in fraction form. First we did in decimal form, now in fraction form. Now how will be the questions? The number will be in decimal form. You have to convert it in fraction form. It's very easy. Once you understand the topic, how to do, what to do, it is very easy. So let's move on. So our first question is 0.4. Now remember, in the decimal part, if you go to see, there is only one digit. So how many zeros will it should be? 1. And in what place is it? In tens place. You see the place. It's in tens place. So it will come in tenth only. Now how do we convert it? 4 upon 10, because 4 was in tens place. Now why we didn't put 0.4? That 0 is in whole part. You have to just convert it in fraction. You don't need to put any 0. Now if you go to put let's see the next question. 6.9. First you have to see in decimal part how many digits is there? 9. And in which place? 10th. So that also the denominator will be 10. But how? Did you remember that how we did of 2 digit when it was in tens place? Only 1 0. So only 1 0 the 9 took, and the 6 will move on to the whole part. Now 9 is also in tens place. So what you have to do? 69 upon 10. Same. Now if you convert it to decimal, you'll get this answer, 6.9. Now our next question answer. Our next question is 0.39. How do we convert in fraction? Now you can see this is starting from 10th and ending in 100th. 100th. TH. In decimal part, the number or the word ends with TH. 10th, 100th. Now 0.39. Now you can see it's starting from 10th and ending in 100. Now what you have to do? You can see this is ending in 100. So, and that too it has 2 digits in decimal part. So 100 also has 2 zeros. So 339 upon 100. This is how you convert. Now let's do some more questions. So our fourth question is 0.095. Now first you have to check in decimal part 3 digits. So now you have to check the places. Now it's starting from 10th and ending in 1000th. Now what will you do? It's ending in 1000, and even 1000 has 3 zeros only. So it's very easy. What you have to do? You have to just write 95, not 095. 95 upon 1000. Did you remember how did we convert 2-digit number when it was in 1000? So same. You have to not put 0. Whenever you do this sums, no 0 should come in numerator when you convert. Now our next question. 3.92. Now first decimal part. What number? 92, and that is 2 digit. And 100 also has 2 zeros, and this starts from it starts from 10 and ends in 100. So answer is simple. 392 upon 100, because 100 has 2 zeros. In the decimal part also there are 2 zeros, and it's in 100th place. So this was exercise 3. Now let's solve exercise 4. So our exercise 4 is convert mixed number to decimal. Decimal. Now in fraction you go to see a mixed number is like this, right? Let me tell you the parts. This is the whole part. This is numerator. This is denominator. Now how to convert mixed number into decimal? So let's jump on this. Now what you have to do in first one? You go to see you already have a whole number and a decimal number. So you can see this is a whole number. So the whole number will go in whole part. Now point will come because there is only one number, right? And now you have to convert this fraction into decimal. Simple. Now how do we do? You have to take that 0. Now 1 0, 1 digit. Directly write 8. 8.8. So that's how we do it. Now our next number is 6 and 9 upon 100. So you got the whole number 6 point. Now how many zeros? 2, but digit is 1. So what have to do? Instead of that 0, 1 0 will come over here and 9. 6.09. So that's how you solve mixed number into decimal number. So this was all for today's video. Total we have completed exercises, 4 exercises we have completed. So that's all, and thank you for watching. I hope you all have understood how to solve.